Let's see.
Is live on YouTube.
It's preparing, setting up your meeting.
How's that funny? On my end, it says that it's already live.
Oh, maybe it's live.
I
Maybe we're live.
think it's live. It's live. Yay!
Okay. Oh, here we are. Okay. Hi.
Fun.
Hi, everyone. This is Lisa Mizels, Donna Berger. Donna, do you want to tell everybody a little bit about us?
Hi. So first of all, we're a little bit like off-ish just because tech issues. Yay, tech issues. So we're playing around here. So anyway, so Lisa and I have come to you today to talk about a topic that many solopreneurs, spiritual entrepreneurs, heart-centered coaches, people who go into business for themselves find themselves in somewhere on this journey. And that is what we are calling the lone wolf syndrome.
Yes.
And we're wondering if you are one of those entrepreneurs, have you experienced that? And please share with us. I'm hoping there's a chat for you to share. If there is, to go ahead and share with us about that. And so Lisa and I are here to talk about that and to hopefully soothe some of that pain of being a lone wolf.
Yeah, and it's like if you're struggling in your business, and I know this was me, like for several years. I would get in front of my computer and I would want to make things happen, and I would get frustrated at that connecting this link to this link, and then I wouldn't get up to eat, and it's like you just want to make things work, and nobody understands why you're so committed. Nobody understands why you're so overwhelmed, but there's a lot of moving parts. And the thing is, when you're a lone wolf, you want to do it all yourself, and you think you can do it all yourself. And that's the lone wolf syndrome. And what we've discovered is doesn't work so well, right, Donna?
It so doesn't work so well.
Yeah, and it doesn't work well because we're not meant to be alone. We're not meant to be doing anything by ourselves. This is, we're part of humanity. We're social beings. We're human beings, and we're social. And so what happens is, when you isolate yourself, you feel lonely, you get depressed, sad. I was talking yesterday in our group about, hearing stories of people that just hide in their bed and with the covers over their head for days at a time because they can't face the misunderstanding. People talk about, like, why are you doing this? Why don't you just get a job? I've heard that before. And, all these things that we face as an entrepreneur by our, doing business from home.
Yes.
And so Donna and I have come
Absolutely.
together because of that, right?
Absolutely. It didn't feel natural. I mean, you do try, and what happens is you think that, and even though you're successful, like we're not talking about you're not successful, you can even be productive, but those days that you do go into bed and pull the cover over your head, like that's just not good mental health, right? And that also really shows that you're not in alignment.
Yes.
And so you could still be productive and all of those other things, but the truth is it wears you down over time. So perseverance and the stick-to-itiveness and that whole thing. The truth is that when you join forces with, like, so Lisa and I have partnered together because we understand not only our own, what we've gone through, but we know what it's like. So we could take your hand and pull you and bring you forward. And you don't have to do it alone. There's no rule, there's no law, there's no, it's like, you're not a failure. In fact, you're gonna grow and blossom and be amazing when you start to partner in an amazing group of other like-minded, heart-centered people, and knowing that you're not alone and you're here to, like, your gifts were given to you, divinely given to you, so that you can go out and serve the world. And so,
yeah, I mean, I'm sorry for interrupting, but I get really excited. So the thing is like, what I want to tell people is, I've been in a lot of groups, a lot over since 2012 when I started online.
Yes.
And I haven't found my people until recently. And it's hard to find your people. And so you go to like networking events and you go to, you go to different events and you're in different groups and people just don't understand you and you don't feel comfortable really being authentic and really showing your heart and really being seen. And that's what it takes to create more impact. It takes being seen for who you are. And when you feel a little squirmy because people are like, what's your goals? And they're like, this whole, old paradigm way of thinking, like
Super
are you
masculine.
hustling and were you hitting your numbers and all these things like that does not feel so totally doesn't feel in alignment with me. And I've been in groups like that and it was really hard for me. I had to like step back because that's not how I do things. It's not how I do things. And people didn't understand that. They're like, what? You said intentions? Was like, you're weird. Right.
Exactly.
And so being in a group of people that understand you is so important. And, I know, Donna, it's funny because you were just mentioning like, oh, when did you do that interview? And I'm like, oh, I did it last month. It's been less than like, it's been almost about 4 weeks since you and I have come together. Is that about right?
Close enough.
Yeah. And in that time, we've created so much more momentum than I created by myself in a full year.
Absolutely. Yeah,
Right?
it's just been flowing.
Yeah.
We're so in alignment. And it's all with this purpose
Yes.
of helping others. When you have this generous heart, when you really, really care, and you really do want to help other people. And since we've been there, done that, we got the t-shirt, so that we just so want to help others. And because we are just so, our desire is to help others create the impact and visibility, because we know that they will then reach their ideal clients. They will be changing lives. And as we all change lives, we raise the vibration on the planet.
Yeah.
And we just are all looking to live on a planet that is just filled with love, joy, and fun. And like, what happened to the fun?
Yeah.
A lot of times when you're a lone wolf, you really just step out of other parts or other aspects of yourself, and you stop having fun. And that's, to me, that's so sad. It's just, I think having fun is number one priority as we move forward into life.
Yes.
Yes. So
Yeah. And it's like, when you're trying to do this all on your own and you don't have a support system around you,
mhm.
it does it wears on you. And the fun factor. I mean, you feel overwhelmed, you get frustrated, you have all these low vibration energies that are keeping you small. And you wonder why you have no confidence. You wonder why you can't get things done. You wonder why you can't fully express yourself. And it's because you're hanging out in this muck.
Yeah, good, exactly, muck. Sometimes I'll describe it as quicksand, and it feels so hard to pull yourself up and out of that quicksand.
Yeah.
And there's and the thing is that because you have this dream, you have this desire, it was given to you so that you can bring it forth into the world.
Yes.
So we don't want you to hold it back. We don't want you to allow this lone wolf syndrome because what can happen is if you give in, it will overtake. It will give us perseverance, staying to it, things like that. But really gravitating to a group of people that you really resonate with, that are heart-centered, and you're all coming together with this greater good for the world. And so I think then it just shifts the paradigm, it shifts the energy, and we're all going to be happier, more successful together.
And that is what 2020 and beyond is all about. It's, we were just talking, the eclipse full moon that's coming up is called the wolf moon. The wolf eclipse. So yeah, so you can howl.
So we're all going to be howling, yes. Okay.
Anyway, well, I mean, I just think that this is a really important thing to think about, because if you have been struggling, feeling alone and feeling like nobody understands you, it's time to get out of that. It's time to get out of that quicksand, and we're here to pull you out, and we will have more details for you on next week. And we're super excited to make an announcement that is something that anybody can join. It's something that is like accessible to anybody.
Mhm.
And yeah, so we have some really good ideas, and lots more coming. But we
Great.
wanted to kind of talk to you about the lone wolf. So anything else,
Yeah.
Tara?
So yeah, no, I think that um, we have a free Facebook group on
Yeah.
that you could ask to join if this resonates with you. We'd love to have you join, and I just the more people that we have that come together and stop and say, finally, they always say, learn to say no to that lone wolf mentality, and say yes to a heart-centered, high vibe, amazing group of people who are out doing good in the world.
Yeah. And it's called Elevate and Manifest. If you go to Facebook groups, Elevate and Manifest, and we would love to have you be part of it. And yeah, that's what we are here to do, is to elevate your impact and help you manifest prosperity so that you can be the person you're meant to be in the world and share your gifts with everybody. That's it.
Absolutely. That's it.
Awesome. All righty. Well, this was fun. First time going
Yay.
live on YouTube. So
Woohoo. Hi, YouTube world.
I know. So anyway, we
Uh,
will see you over on the Facebook group. Okay.
yes, perfect.
Awesome.
Okay, everyone. Bye.